Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
It's the last Tuesday before the end of 2020.
You're correct.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, and coming from you, who doesn't really like Tuesdays, you're ready to scratch this day off the calendar.
It was 3:55 and I was a.m. and I was sitting at my desk this morning and I was like, maybe I should just put my head down just for a minute, just like a little.
Oh no, don't do it.
And then I heard somebody coming down the aisle. I was like, no, I'm awake, I got it.
Because at 3:55, if you, that whole little like, I'm just gonna close my eyes for 30 seconds, it becomes an hour later really quickly.
Oh yeah, well, and you can't do that at work. You're not allowed to sleep at work.
It's discouraged at work.
It's discouraged. But there was just this like fleeting thought, like maybe if I'll feel better if I just kind of. No,
yeah, don't do it. Don't do it, Heather. Don't give in. That's why they keep it cold in here, to keep us awake.
That must be it. That must be it.
Hey, we want to start with something that is really heartwarming. I mean, it's such a fantastic video. So Steelers' Marcus Allen surprised his mom on Christmas with a car. His family recorded her reaction. I think they're from Maryland, so I think she still lives in Maryland.
Yeah.
But Marcus shared this on social media, and so did the Steelers. And you'll watch this. First, she unwraps the keys, and she's a little puzzled as to what's going on, and then they direct her to look outside. So watch this.
Walk to the window.
Right to the window, Nana.
That's you. Look at it. That's you. Look, I think you look. Marcus, look at it.
Oh, that is wonderful.
And you can hear in a moment here, she gets on the phone with Marcus, and you can hear him say how much she means to him, and then they both say, I love you.
Oh,
and it's just so sweet.
That is so touching. Okay, not at all like this, but Frankie shared with me a video, I guess a skit that SNL did, where a couple gets into an argument because the husband goes out to buy a car on Christmas. Like, you know those really extravagant commercials.
Oh, the commercials where like there's a bow on top of each car, yeah.
And so she gets really mad at him, like, wait a minute, you bought a car without telling me?
To me.
This is completely different, and that is so sweet and so touching.
It really is. I mean, those final moments of it where he says I love you, she says I love you, and just her when she peeks outside and she's like this,
and just,
I just loved
realizes,
it. Like, you know, because I'm sure it's something that, you know, most of us always want to be able to pay back the people who mean the most to us in life, and he was able to do that.
That's
and
amazing.
It's a great video.
Way to go, Marcus. What a good son. What a good son. Well, I know a lot of us have taken time to maybe appreciate jobs or positions that maybe we didn't think as much about.
Right, the essential workers that we have seen through this, and that can be just, you know, medical professionals or people who just keep things running.
That's right. I mean, you know, school bus drivers, or for the Port Authority, or even if your gas station has a store clerk.
Right.
Those kinds of people who have been working nonstop through all of this, but especially medical professionals. We know a lot of us have realized the hard work that they're doing through all of this, and turns out med school applications are now up 18%.
Which I think is so wonderful, because you might think it could scare people away. Like they might say, oh my gosh, these people have to face this front line every day and the sacrifices they have to make. Instead, it's inspiring people to sign up. And they're actually, some people are calling it the Fauci Effect. Because, of course, he is sort of like the symbol, the one that we see the most speaking out about this from the medical field. But there's all these other frontline workers, too, the nurses and the doctors and everybody who works in these hospitals that every day is trying to care for people with COVID. And I think it's everyone as a whole that's inspiring people.
You know what I admire the most about Dr. Fauci? He does not feel startled at all. You know, people have said some negative things, and he never gets upset. He never seems angry. He always has this very calm demeanor about him. He's coming from a very, safe, sound place.
Right.
You never see him get upset or
No, I think it's a very good thing for all of us who are taking advice and information from, not just Dr. Fauci, but other medical professionals. Because imagine if your doctor was like ranting to you.
Right.
You wouldn't, you might shut down and not listen so much and think like, why is the doctor so
why is this guy yelling
angry?
at me?
Right.
But he's
you have
been
to sort of have that demeanor.
You do. You absolutely do. But he's been in a unique position, we'll say. And so I admire that a lot about him. But that's really neat to see that people are signing up for med school and they want to follow in others' footsteps.
Yeah. So something else that it was interesting that CBS News was reporting, early on in this whole pandemic, because it's called coronavirus, people were talking about Corona beer.
Yeah.
And some people were saying, hey, the Corona people better rename their beer because this is really going to affect sales. Well, CBS is reporting that's not the case. In fact, the beer division of the alcohol company Constellation Brands, which owns the rights to Corona in the United States, says that sales rose 13% in late summer and fall. They did have a slight drop earlier, but once again, there's no connection to the beer and the name, other than the fact that the virus has the first, shares the first part of the name of the beer. But anyhow, did not affect sales.
Do you, I think about early on in the pandemic when I remember that moment where I was looking at the back of Lysol wipes or something, Clorox wipes, and it says kills coronavirus. And I was like, this thing has been around forever.
Right,
When you
it made you wonder,
Yeah, and we just really started talking about coronavirus and COVID and all of that this year, but these strains have been around for a long time.
Right.
Yeah.
We've all learned a lot this year.
We have, haven't we all?
And the other thing we've learned is that it's nice to be someplace warm. And we're about to show you someplace that's not warm. Not warm at all. It's colder than our studio right now.
Yeah.
This is Siberia.
Uh-huh.
And look at these brave souls.
Yeah. They do this once a week. They take a little swim. I just can't even.
So yesterday, it was 5 degrees Fahrenheit there. But they're part of the Winter Swimming Club, and they don't just do one polar plunge, as Heather said. They do this every week from December and May till May, which is when the ice melts there because it is so cold in Siberia. They claim that it boosts their immunity and fortifies their body against diseases. You have done the polar plunge in Pittsburgh, haven't you?
I have. Yeah, I've done it a couple times. So. In the city, the Pittsburgh police, law enforcement, I shouldn't just specify Pittsburgh police, law enforcement do a law enforcement plunge for Special Olympics. So I've done that, and I've worked with Chief Schubert, and when he was at Zone 6 even, and I've also done the annual polar bear plunge that happens on New Year's Day with Frank Nelson.
So that's the one that goes in the Mon River, right?
Yeah, so they used to do the Special Olympics plunge where you would walk into the Allegheny.
Oh.
And that one's hard because you have to walk in.
Where do you walk in?
There's that little ramp over by Highfield, but they would have to clear all of this debris out, and I think it really became a safety hazard.
Oh, there is a ramp down there. We've done live shots down there. Okay.
So now they do pools, and you jump into a pool. But
right outside Heinz Field, they have the pools. Yeah.
Walking into cold water is much harder than just jumping in, because jumping in, you have to have that initial burst of courage, and then you're in.
Well, it's kind of like the difference between ripping the Band-Aid off or slowly pulling the Band-Aid, and it pulls each and every hair as you're trying to get it off.
But I will tell you, both ways, shockingly cold. Shockingly. I mean, it is. I can see where it might do something to your body because you feel this like.
Right. Your body has an immediate response to it.
Immediate.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we should call Dr. Maria and find out whether they're right, and maybe they could actually boost your immune response. But the really good thing, the two organizations in Pittsburgh, both doing it for great causes.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a wonderful thing.
Oh, I'm cold just thinking about it. I really am.
All right, we have something to warm you up. We want to invite you to a party. Like so many things this year, New Year's Eve is different. And it's different in Pittsburgh, certainly. We're going to tell you about that in a moment. But first, New Year's Eve in New York City, very different too. So they don't want a crowd to gather at Times Square at all.
They're not letting crowds gather. So this is going to be closed to the public. They're still putting on a celebration. They still have the ball. We've been watching as they put the Waterford crystals on the ball. And it weighs something like 11,000 pounds. Did you know that?
No.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, no wonder the ball drops in New York City rather than rises, because if it's 11,000 pounds,
it's easier
probably
for it to
takes a lot
fall.
to even get it up there to begin with.
It's incredible.
Yeah. So anyway, there's an app now that you can celebrate along with the folks in New York City. And even before the celebration, you can play games and do like virtual things and
Look
all
at
that kind of
this.
stuff. But then, because there won't be the traditional crowds there for the ball drop, it's not open to the public, you will also be able to watch different cameras that they have set up through the app.
I always wondered too, for people who go to Times Square, where do you go to the bathroom? Because you can't lose your spot,
That's
right?
such a practical question. I don't
If
know.
you get there early,
I don't know what the answer is there.
I don't
You hold it.
know either.
Yeah.
I don't know. But that's why this year is going to be so much better, because you can watch, at least here in Pittsburgh, first
Yes.
night right at the comfort of your own home, so you can go to the bathroom anytime you need to.
I love how you find the silver lining in everything. It's fantastic. But yeah, there are no big doings downtown for
No.
first night, but the first night celebration is still going on the air. Heather and I are going to host this, so it's going to be right here on KDKA, and we have a promo. If you haven't seen it, we got all dressed up for it and everything, so we want to show you the promo right now. Hey, David and Heather here, and if you love laughing with us on Pittsburgh Today Live, why not party with us on New Year's Eve?
It's gonna be a blast. We're gonna have music, magic, dancing. We're even blowing up 2020, literally.
It's been a year.
It has, so we're gonna make it extra special. So let's say goodbye to 2020 together from your home.
Join us for Highmark First Night Pittsburgh, a TV exclusive event. The fun starts at 11 p.m. on KDKA. Learn more at trustarts.org/firstnightpgh.
It really is going to be so much fun. It's going to be truly special. And we have been working so much with the Cultural Trust and with our fantastic crew here. James, who's actually producing today.
He'll be producing that night.
He's going to be producing that night.
And so
it's-
this is a live special.
Yeah.
I mean, this will be happening at 11 o'clock to midnight, actually 12:05.
Yeah.
We're going to go past midnight. We're going to go 5 minutes past midnight. And again, it's on KDKA this Thursday night, New Year's Eve, and we invite you to join us for that.
not sponsored by Red Bull or Starbucks, which I will be drinking a lot of. In order to stay up, I never stay up that late.
I know, it's way past your bedtime. Take a nap in the afternoon. What did they call it? Well, I'm going to date myself again. In the 70s, they called them disco naps, because they would nap in the afternoon and then they would go out to the disco later. Not that I was old enough in the 70s to go to the disco, but I've heard about this.
Okay. I like the
Why
phrase
did I-
anyways.
Why did I give that
I'll be
information?
taking my disco nap.
Take your
on New Year's
disco
Eve.
nap on New Year's Eve.
And join us at 11 p.m. on KDKA.
All right, right now we are going to take a quick breather, but PTL is only getting started. Next, our nutritional expert is going to join us live. She's going to share her advice for weight-themed New Year's resolutions. So how to set your goals to start losing weight, and then here's the big trick, keep the pounds from coming back.
And we have another round of items that some of you submitted to us. We're going to share them with Dr. Lori to get an idea of what those items are worth.
And take a look at what it looks like on the North Shore, now actually downtown. After a cold night across the region, is more snow headed our way? Meteorologist Ron Smiley is the man with the answers, and you know what? He's going to share what he knows. Coming up later on PTL. Thank you so much for being with us on this Tuesday, December 29th.